Previously on Project Beast.
We've got our rescue mission underway for our second stranded.
Right.
It's moving away, so you want to
Let's
just
face it
and just
touch it again,
Okay.
or almost touch it again. In fact, that'll be better because we'll be closer.
Let's do it.
Oh, I hate this.
If we run out of EVA, what do we do?
Then we can try to pick them up by crashing into them.
I'm going. I'm letting go.
Okay.
All right, we did it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Every time. Every time. Did you jump them?
Yes.
Hold together. Hold together.
I'm trying.
Recover.
I'm trying.
Get out.
Ow! Ay!
Hachi
Oh!
Oh.
Alex and Austin, here we are back at the controls. Let's just jump in here.
Yeah, this should be a real quick one, right? Like we just, we only got one more. Kerbal
already-
left, yeah, and
We've already rescued 2 of them, right? So there's only one more.
Well,
yeah, 2 out of 3. It's easy. This will be nothing. This is a cakewalk.
Yeah, sure. Let's use the word rescue. Yes, we've
It's not in
brought
space
them-
anymore.
we no longer have Kerbals in space.
That's true.
Well, there's one. There's still one in space.
Let's take a look.
All right. Earth,
All right, so there's
Kerbin is on track.
There's what's that thing rotating? What's that? That's an empty ship,
Yes.
Yes.
right? Can we recover those?
No.
We
'Cause
can't or destroy them now that we've emptied them,
we might be able to terminate them, but
just to get them off the screen. No,
Let's wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we're
okay,
Okay, so that's Moon.
That's Moon.
Hello, Moon.
That's
that's-
Minmus.
That's
Minmus.
Minmus.
Right? What Minmus is? Is that like second moon?
That's second Moon.
Okay.
Kerbin has 2
Moon
moons.
2. Got it.
And that's
hello.
an unknown object that's on. Okay, I was about to say, is that the same?
No.
And there's our ship.
So it's pre-Duna. It's pre-Mars. Because if you zoom out
Yeah.
more, you'll hit Mars. Okay.
Yes, we have pre-Duna.
Like, and this is the thing. If we zoom out a lot, we're basically just on a Kerbin orbit.
Yes.
We're not a Kerbin orbit. We're on
a
an
solar orbit, but it's not. It's basically on second moon. It's
Yeah,
relative to
it's
second
not-
moon.
But we're at
far
least
off.
Yeah, we're a little. At least we're like flat here.
Yeah.
Right. So that flat is. I don't know how flat that flat is.
Oh, I was saying like kind of in the same.
Yeah, no,
Near the same plane as. So like we take off, we can go east.
you can go
I
east,
think.
Right,
and that'll be
right.
fine.
I don't know. This is like, hey, just.
What are we doing?
This is the one where I have no idea what's going. Who's this?
That's
That's
us.
the one.
Oh, that's Kerbin. Sorry.
That's Kerbin.
Yes.
The blue is
I
Kerbin.
thought I was going back in here. I was like, whoa. All right.
Shit gets weird at these distances.
All right. So we need to take off. What do you guys think of this plan?
Listening.
All right. We need to take off from Kerbin. We'll get in our Kerbin orbit,
Yes.
right? We can then head towards the moon. Use the moon to
You want a slingshot?
push us off. Like we'll get into an encounter, but if we don't retrograde, it should just shoot us off into another
We have to make
direction.
sure we're shooting in the right direction.
But what is the right direction? Like at some point,
With
we just need to hit a big circle.
No, we have to make sure we're the right direction is going with that other ship though. Going
Right.
clockwise
Oh, sorry,
or
yes,
counterclockwise.
yes.
Based
We don't
on-
want to go to an opposite
Yes,
orbit.
we don't want to turn around. Which we assume that this person is going this way, right?
We should advance time a little bit and see. Because who knows?
Oh my God, these distances are. Wow, this is tough because I think everything's moving.
It is.
Wait, zoom in on. Can you select the ship? Is it really impossible to see the? Because it's
Maybe
moving
if we do
so-
this. Okay.
You're going very fast,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so it's going. It is
Yes.
going
From
counterclockwise.
this top-down view, yes, it's going up.
It's going with. Here's what we do. It's going with Kerbin
going-
around the solar orbit.
Yeah.
So the only thing that I think kind of works in our favor here is that we're not having to we're not going to have to worry as much about trying to line it up with various rotations because we're not going to get a rotation if we actually get out there. Like we're not going to go around the sun trying to catch this
We
thing.
might have to still.
We might have to.
And this is gonna take years.
He could be here when we get here.
I know.
that seems real far for it to go in the amount of time that we are going to be working here.
What I'm saying is, he could be here when we get here.
Like even the distance from everything is really far.
I mean, so here's again going to Alex's point.
Right.
Is hopefully we're all in a relative. We're all moving, like even when we're orbiting this, we're all relatively moving.
Yes.
So like we should stay relatively the same distance.
That's the hope.
When we hit here.
That's the hope.
But
let's do it.
All right.
Well, what are we doing though?
So we're gonna make a ship.
Okay.
I don't know. We're definitely not doing it on this shot.
No, this is what I feel like we should do a test shot in terms of just right now with what we have to see what the delta V is that we need to make those sorts of maneuvers.
With maneuver nodes.
Yes.
All right, but
I guess it's going to be different based on what we build, though, because our mass is going to be different.
And I just don't know, like, we've had trouble, and maybe I should have done a little more research on this, stacking the maneuver nodes to see the combined delta V, because at some point we'll just hit an escape orbit from Kerbin, and then not know what that means. But that being said, once we hit an escape orbit from Kerbin, if we were to fly uninterrupted and miss the moon and what's the other one, min-miss? We should just keep an acceleration path
until we
get to like around here, but then I don't know what to do. Then would we hit the brakes?
No, I think then at that point we'd be able to outmaneuver to look for a solar encounter.
So like
presumably there is.
Well, what would that be? Like just burning retro?
No, we would just make a maneuver and move it around until we hit a solar orbit.
And just see what it does?
Yeah.
So you basically, I think we'd probably have to slow down.
There's no way we would have the acceleration to escape the sun's orbit, is what I'm saying.
No, but I don't want to get out here by the time the sun picks. Like I don't want to do one of these. Here's what I'm afraid of. We'll do this, or we'll probably wind up doing this.
I think you would. And
our trajectory will do like
I think you would need so much thrust to do that. I don't think we'll have that from just getting out there.
Okay.
That's so much thrust. The thing you're describing.
I think so, but like I said, like once we're moving, if we don't encounter any other object, if we're only under the influence of the sun, and again, this is fucking this is basement physics happening right here. The sun's pulling us in constantly.
Right.
So we're on a trajectory. We have speed. We have this. We're going like this essentially the whole time. Right. So I don't want to get.
I think we'll see if that's going to happen in terms of what our. We'll see that.
I hope so.
That's the other thing is that.
But like we can't see that until we try it, right?
Yeah, totally.
But the other thing is.
So how far do you want to go?
It's not like we're not going to have maneuvering room here. Like if we come to a grinding halt somewhere around the vicinity of where this ship is, we should be able to remaneuver ourselves so that we're not angled and getting out past where we want to go.
That's the thing is like these distances are so big that it's not like suddenly we'll be out near Duna.
Right.
And if we are, let's just crash on Duna.
Unless you're planning on putting some goddamn warp engines in there, I think we'll be. I don't know.
I think we have to get out. We have to
try this.
It's been a while since I've said this. I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
Here's what I would like to do. I'd like to run a test this time.
Yes.
Of getting out past the moon.
Yeah.
And then see what happens, and if it looks a little, and try and see if like we can get in an orbit here or start doing maneuver nodes out here.
Like maybe the goal is to actually just try and get from moon to Minmus. And I'm not saying land on Minmus or anything, but like let's see what we can do to try and get there. Because even if we get into that Minmus orbit, if we're building a ship that we theoretically think will get even further than that, we should be able to get back.
Well, like we need to get into it. We need to not be circling Kerbin. We need to be circling the moon or the sun.
I know. But like the only way to do that is to get to those other orbits in slingshot, right?
I don't think that's the only way. I think that might be the most.
I think we get out there and we need to just look at what the maneuver. We need to look at the base level maneuver so that we can judge any other slingshot maneuvers based on that.
And let's remember this very important fact.
Yes.
This Kerbin, and I'm sorry I forget your name, friend, got out here from here with no thrust.
Right.
Zero thrust.
Right.
Just physics.
Well, some thrust because it already had acceleration. No thrust, but acceleration that had already built up. Velocity had already
No more delta V.
Right.
No more change in velocity.
But so here's the question. Do we remember what the actual circumstances were that led to that ship drifting out there?
Absolutely. We did a lot of time warp, and I think this ship was doing its dance around here, and then
it had like a really weird orbit around the moon.
Got picked up by something else and got flung out there.
Okay.
All right, let's head into the lab. So now we have...
Let's make some bad science.
Now we have a couple of options here. We can just launch with what we have. There's one... Let me look in the engines, because I kind of want to put a fail-safe on this.
Okay.
If we can. All right, let's look at the Arc. And we can even change. Well, it's a 3-person capsule. I was gonna say maybe we could put a smaller capsule.
Right.
I say we don't go unmanned. I feel like that's against the spirit. We don't go robotic. Some people have
is that a
recommended.
thing?
Yeah, some people have recommended just doing a
Like a-
unmanned remote capsule.
I see.
We always send a human out, or a Kerbal out there. The only thing that I would think about adding here, and let's see if we have it. I remember when we were looking through these, there were like ion or electric engines or something.
All right, let's see.
That if we put a solar panel on, I would hope would be able to just give us kind of an infinite, or at least a fail-safe. All right,
so
it's going to be a little putt-putt engine. So these are engines,
Yeah,
right?
let's go through them. Nope, liquid
All right,
fuel.
not that. Liquid fuel, that's a booster.
Solid.
That's a fuel, right?
Is it?
I believe so.
Well, it says engine.
Yeah, but it might be.
I believe it propellant, yeah, fuel.
Okay.
Liquid fuel.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay. Electric
Electric
propulsion.
propulsion system.
All right, electric charge and xenon gas. All right, so we need xenon
So
gas.
we still need xenon gas. It's not just electricity.
but
Do we
it's-
have anything that makes xenon gas?
I'll have to look through the rest
This
of the stuff.
fan
I
isn't going to do us anything.
actually don't want this. All right.
Let's keep going through in the.
Well, let's see
making
what was
sure.
the thrust on this. All right, nothing.
Right.
In a vacuum, it's a little bit, but like in any kind of all right, 2 kilonauts. I don't know what that is. All right.
Nope. That's a fan engine. Let's go through it. Let's make sure we're not missing anything.
Okay.
I just want to fan.
Yeah.
Fans aren't going to do
And
it.
I'm just looking at propellants.
Okay.
Propellant, liquid fuel, liquid fuel, liquid fuel, liquid fuel, liquid fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, liquid fuel. It says right there. Liquid fuel, liquid fuel. Atomic
Whoa.
rocket motor.
Excuse me?
Liquid fuel.
Okay.
Reliant, we know that. We've used those. That's liquid.
Mono,
Monopropellant.
liquid.
Fuel. Liquid. Solid fuel booster. Definitely not. Solid.
Okay, so maybe
Solid
it is
fuel,
just that one.
Vector. The Mammoth. That's
Solid.
Yeah.
And liquid.
Liquid.
All right.
Okay, so you're
So-
saying you want to put like a couple of those little baby.
Oh no, I'm thinking like just one like underneath the capsule couple.
Oh.
And like that's our like get us back within 30 like push, even if it takes 4 years, it'll push us back within a re-entry
I
orbit.
see.
That's like my fail-safe thing that I'm
I
just
kind of
worried
like
about.
that.
And like we can put a solar panel on here to just
Yeah.
charge it. The xenon gas thing is a
That's going to
That's
make it tough.
unusual.
all right. So we know these are all fuselages. This is all your standard stuff. RCS.
Could you just do a search for something like xenon somewhere?
I don't know if there is a search.
There it is.
There it
Xenon
is.
container.
700.
But maybe it's like super duper efficient.
It's real
really
tiny.
small.
Real tiny.
I mean, it's just gas. It's just a thing full of gas.
Let's try it. We'll put it on and see what like the burn rates are.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I would put it kind of on underneath all this stuff,
Okay.
so that we still have our battery and we still
right.
have all that.
You
stuff.
would need that. That
All
is
right,
true.
so this thing is not gonna,
It's not the right size, though.
No.
not really gonna.
I don't think we can use that capsule with an engine that minimal.
Yeah, also, how small is the engine itself?
Pretty small.
Yeah, so I mean,
It must be the same size, right? Is that.
What we can do.
like that's like an escape pod size if that was a thing we could build.
Well, maybe we can do something. Let's look at the fuselage stuff. Maybe
Oh,
we
that's
can.
big.
Hold on, let me remember the keys here. No, that's not the right one. Okay, that's not the right one. That's like
Well,
what
that's
we'll
what
need
you
at the
need
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave that one out there.
Oh, this is all gonna be terrible.
Oh my
I was
God.
kind of thinking something like this and put 3 of them.
Wait, 3 of what?
Those xenon gas
oh, I
engines.
see what you're saying. So,
Oh, okay. So you want to attach something so it has a large base, but then you can attach the smaller tanks to it.
Yeah,
Stack it.
I was kind of thinking.
All right.
So like we can have like.
Why is that thing all warped looking? Oh, I see what it is.
that's
Oh,
cool.
that's
and like
interesting.
so I'd put like
I like that.
3 on the bottom and
Yeah.
then hopefully try and like couple something to
Under-
it.
You can put a coupler
at
attached
the
to that.
bottom, I guess. Let's just do it real quick. Grab those
But I think
xenon.
Let's just see what we got here.
Yeah.
You want the tri-adapter?
Someone is screaming at us right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
You don't need any of this.
Who cares? This is fun.
all right. So then
This is fun,
It
and
is
we're
fun.
terrified of actually just doing the thing.
Yeah.
and then
Let's
those.
overplan.
Yeah, grab 3 of those.
can I just trip this out?
Yeah.
Right? And then basically put the, where was that?
There it is.
Oh yeah.
There's little babies.
With the hope that we're out there and we're just trying to get home.
Just trying to get home.
I don't think we're getting home with those things, if you're honest.
Well, we can run the test as
All
well.
right.
All right,
Let's see if we need a decoupler now. Let's just start with the regular decoupler and see where it goes from there. Like if this thing will even attach to any of
well,
no.
you have it set to 3s. Is there? Can you set it to 1 and see if
I
it'll?
suspect this is not how
I think
this
you're
thing
probably
wants to work.
right.
That's not how that thing was built.
All right, so you need the try again. Just grab the try and put it on the bottom. That won't work because you need to decouple. All right, what if you do 3 little decouplers attached to a try fuselage?
This thing is all right, and a lot of struts.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Is there anything else made for this?
There's nothing made for this.
Oh yeah, what's that one right there to the left? One.
Oh, this is a
that's bi. Go left
bi-decoupler.
one. Go left one. There you
Okay,
go.
and you're saying like do.
Yeah, bop, cap it off.
Not quite.
Just
but
like that.
You're in the neighborhood.
Hold on, I got it. No. I gotta find it. Where's the other rotate? No, that's not the right one. Just looking for it. Yep.
There it is. No, there it is.
Oh god.
There you go.
That's hideous.
Is
but
that
it
actually a decoupler?
Uh-huh. Decoupler. Try decoupler. And
But
then
will
just-
that decouple itself?
Oh no!
But no, wait. Will that decouple itself from the engines,
Oh,
or
right. Good
will that
question.
just decouple the bottom part?
I see what
Did
you're
I
saying.
just get rid of our monopropellant?
I don't
Yes, you did.
I did?
Yeah, you
know.
dragged
How'd
it
you
off.
do that?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, no, there it is. There it is.
Oops.
It was there.
Uh-oh. It's gone now.
Where'd the ship go?
Oh, hold on. What?
What do you do?
I'm trying to redo.
Well,
I don't think you redid. I think you undid.
Where'd the ship go?
You dragged it off.
me.
It's okay. We
I'm
can
just
always
gonna
reload
reload.
the
Let's
ship.
reload this ship.
Yeah. Don't save. Don't save.
Okay.
Stop teasing me, man.
So you're saying, will that thing just pop off on the bottom?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure that will actually
What's it
push
say?
off of the.
Like
Right.
which part is the decoupler? Yeah, you might be right.
It says it's not a decoupler and will not separate stages. It's a coupler. It's not a decoupler.
Coupler.
It couples.
It doesn't decouple. Is there a try decoupler?
I don't know if there is.
Okay, but we can do this. We can work around this. So we went here, and this is basically what we used, right?
Yeah, I think it was actually in retrospect.
It was just bigger, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think,
maybe
I think that was the
wasn't.
right.
It's a weird shape. Go to the next page. We used to try adapter. Wait,
That's
what's a
what it
try
was.
adapter?
That looks better though.
Read me the try or like.
Also, did you put the xenon
Okay.
tank in there?
I put it on the bottom.
You did already?
No, not yet. I
Yeah,
have it on the
I
bottom.
used to do it now. Because those are tiny too. There's no bigger xenon, right?
I didn't see any
Me
actually.
either.
There was
Oh,
only-
there it is. Is that a different xenon or is that the one you have?
That's
That's
even
a
smaller.
tiny. Okay.
That's real small.
Okay, so we put these on, then we put on our tiny little engines.
Shitty little engines.
Okay, our putt-putt engines.
Uh-huh.
God, I'm just imagining that thing sounding like a lawnmower, but also it can't.
The other
it's
thing
just
we
in
could do is
space.
maybe we can strut it to the side on decouplers and just have it push it, like instead of all this nonsense.
You literally want just like wings.
Yeah, what if we do like these on the side and put the engines on the sides?
Okay.
Like maybe
I
that would
feel
just
like
go
that.
Doesn't
around.
that add a lot of drag if we're putting stuff on the sides like that?
Probably.
Yeah, but like they might explode, but like we can test it.
We are in the testing phase.
Yeah, this
We
is all.
are.
I think that might be better than making this weird wonky.
Yeah, I like
might
the
be
weird
right.
wonky thing, but you're totally
But,
right.
like,
This
we-
is safer.
Maybe we can just like stick these here.
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Theoretically. Will they stay on there though? Those seem a little too small. Or like
Well-
this shit. Well, because like there's nothing attached to the bottom there.
Yeah, there will be.
Good.
Yeah, that'll.
Good.
All right.
And
Great.
then the question is, will these?
That is my
stick?
question. Can you stick engines on those?
I don't think you can.
All right, it's got to be a structural thing for this, right? How do you get an engine stuck on the side? Because it.
No. Mate? No, because that's still going to want to put out on the side.
Yeah. All right, let's go back.
There has to be a way to do the thing you're talking about, right? Oh,
Well-
see if you can put the. No, see if you can put. You're trying to put engines on. See if you can put the fuel on the side and then attach the engines to the fuel.
That is the fuel. This is the fuel.
That's the fuel?
With the engine on the bottom.
No, is it?
No, he's right. He's right.
Yeah, I think it is. Because that's the xenon container.
That's a container.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing
No,
that
you're
I
totally
could think
right.
is doing like.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah,
No,
like, we
that's not
can't
how
do
that
that.
works.
All right.
Um,
Like we
Oh
basically.
yeah, you could totally
I
use the
wanted,
multi-connector.
I
then,
want,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I
And then you
wanted.
just put it on the
but
bottom,
it just
right?
doesn't seem like it's sticking to that thing.
Where does that normally? Oh, I see. It doesn't.
Like I think it goes there, and then you push off the
I
side.
mean, you could do that too.
But like, that's not what we're actually trying to
No.
do.
I really feel. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like we're focusing on the wrong thing here.
Well, this is just. I'm just trying to give us a little fail-safe for getting home.
Yeah.
I just want one of these.
You don't
little
want to leave another
engines.
person up there.
No, that's
is-
fair.
That's right.
It's understandable.
We could just do one of these little engines.
Sure. Right. It's a failsafe.
But doesn't that still need a fuel tank or?
No, that has the fuel tank.
And
okay.
then
And put a thing around it.
Just put a decoupler around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the 3 engines just wasn't actually that necessary.
Is that the one? No.
No, there's
Like
one that
this-
just kind of goes up around.
Does this have a decoupler on it already? That looks like that'll
That'll fall right
explode.
apart.
Where's our decoupler?
We just need to put something around
There's
it.
a decoupler.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are adding a stage here, right?
Yes.
All right.
So it's one of those.
Yep. Nope.
It's
Nope.
it's really yellow and black ones. If you're trying to find the same one that you found before.
I wish it did the thing where
Is there anything you can put around it, like just some kind of like?
Well, it
hull
does that
plating?
automatically sometimes.
sometimes, yeah.
Mostly.
What's extra large? Well, that's the right
Isn't
size.
that yellow? There's
Yeah,
2
it's-
yellow
it's
ones in the
either
center.
that one
it's
or
that
the-
one or the one 2 above.
Yeah.
I think that's the right one. That's the one we
Yeah.
already
That
have on
looks
there.
all
But
right.
it just doesn't even look like it's connected.
It doesn't.
It does not look connected.
It really does not look connected.
Weird.
I really want something to go around that engine.
Let's go into.
I don't think that's it. That's not it.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's.
No.
Oh,
Whoa, what the?
What the?
huh?
Oh,
Oh, you can just do that. Are you doing that?
Yeah,
That's
did you
cool.
know you could do that?
not really.
Okay, well, we're learning something.
What does it say? Place cross section, cancel.
Yeah,
Well-
do that. That's kind of cool.
It still looks weird, but it's better. Is there maybe a smaller one you could do that with?
Oops.
Well, uh-oh.
Right mouse button, cancel movement, close fairing, left mouse button. It kind of doesn't,
You want to close it, right?
kind of not letting me close it.
Place cross section.
What's it not letting? So it just keeps warping no matter what you do.
Oh, weird. Yep, got it. Got it in one.
Oh, that's so cool!
It's really cool.
I think I have a new fetish.
Should we just launch with
Yes,
this?
absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Brave cone rocket, go to the. Oh.
Let's take these off. Yes.
Yes.
What is
What are
this?
you talking about?
What are we doing?
Put a decoupler on. We're going.
And we're
to the,
going to the
going
moon.
this- Yeah. I don't-
All right, let's do this. Where's our? Which one were we saying? We were saying this will
no,
work, right?
That will work. Yeah.
Yeah, our Kerbal just had surgery, and we don't want it
I think
chewing off its stitches.
It was 2 up and 1 over. 2 up from there. 2 up middle. Right one.
Right one.
That one is the one we've been using. Got it.
But
Got it in
seriously,
one.
what is happening up here?
I think this thing pops off.
I think it does too. Is it a stage?
Do we want this?
Yes.
I kind of want this.
What is this going to do
It's
for us?
protecting us.
Is it?
It says it's a protector.
Let's just. I think we test this thing out.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's launch. It's
I'm just
been
worried he's
too
going to
long.
suffocate in there.
He's fine. He's great. He's all good.
All right, so there's that
Let's
thing.
save this under a new file.
Have we given any consideration to like what this is doing for our Delta V?
Oh,
like,
I
what's
just saved it under this.
Okay, well, we can undo this. That's fine.
All right, here it is. The protective shell.
Yeah, we just get rid of it when it's time to get rid of it. Which would be when we're there. Like when we get out there to save him, we have to get rid of that shell
Yes.
so he can get inside.
presumably.
All right, so we launch. We want it to go. Well, okay, so when do we want to do this?
when we
because
get
we want
there.
all the fuel
I still don't entirely know what we're
do you
doing.
mean?
So this is kind of early on, right? This is after the booster stage. It's basically once we're in space.
That we get rid of the...
The shell?
Yeah.
I think so. Once we're in space.
Once we're in space, because otherwise he can't get inside.
That's what I'm saying. Or
Yeah.
maybe it's once we're out there. Like on the way. Yeah. Let's
So
let's save and launch.
it's-
Once again, asking the question: is this adding any weird weight? Is this doing anything that we don't
Oh
want to
yeah,
do?
it's doing all sorts of bad stuff.
Yeah, like, what's our delta V at total now? Low. 4,000 or is that 2,000 total?
Wait,
But we have 3 hours of burn on that last engine.
Look at that.
All right, let's back up and look at the ship. All right.
Now keep backing up. I want to
these
see the
things-
whole ship.
Okay. Yeah, that's great aerodynamics. All right, so this thing goes. We let those go. We start. You light the engines. We get the full thrust. We
Head
let
east.
go. We definitely don't want that to be there. Let's move that out of the way. All right, then we have our big engine, which can burn for a while. And we let go of the boosters and we hit our big engine. Okay, then the cone. Maybe put the cone up one more, because then when we had this is all late game stuff.
Yes.
All right, that's the last one, right?
What is that one?
That's
Yes.
that's near the end. Like should be we're on our way home.
Okay.
So there were cones going before that.
The cone is going before that. Yeah, the cone should be once we're in orbit with the sun.
Right.
We drop the the cone. You guys want to try and launch this thing?
Let's launch it. Let's save it and let's just
I don't
see.
know why we're doing this, but yes, let's do it.
We gotta
Okay.
bring our boy home.
No, I mean I don't mean that part. I mean I still don't understand why we even have the cone.
Oh, the cone's gonna try and protect the engine. How about we stick a couple of stabilizers from this thing to the cone
Okay.
on the way out?
Yeah, I'm just worried we're making ourselves a weirdly top heavy here.
Oh yeah, totally. This is fun. I don't think you can. Like that's just gonna go inside.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if it likes. If it doesn't like it, doesn't like it.
True. Let's launch.
Let's launch.
Here we go. Test launch.
Exactly.
I mean, this is a plan. This is a test to check out nodes.
Exactly.
This
This
is-
is not that.
this-
oh,
this
look
is
at
to
how
look-
rad this looks.
We're not calling
This
this the run.
bad or like bad?
No, rad.
Oh, like bad. Yeah, right. Like
like
rad,
good
like
bad.
badass.
Like bad.
Yeah. All right. Ready? I
Do it.
love the sound. Should we just do one test just
Also,
to
you
pop
have
it
three.
before we go?
You have 3 Kerbals in there. I don't know.
All
if you
right.
need-
Should we pop it and abort this thing?
Yes. Let's pop it. I want to see what it looks like. When it
I might be
pops.
able to just pop it from here. Yeah, jettison.
Maybe we can't because we're on the ground. Oh my God, Vinny, just abort the mission.
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
fine.
I appreciate. Thank you for not killing more Kerbals.
Then is necessary.
I like this world
All right,
where
who's going up? Barry?
Barry or Valentina?
Nah, we bring
need
one.
one.
I'm not, because if they get stranded.
I said Barry or Valentina.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I like this world in which the Kerbal space program has decided it needs Vinny, but it also understands that there's just a risk. Like sometimes Vinny kills Kerbals, but he's
hey, you
too
sign
brilliant.
up. They-
Exactly. We can't not use him.
All right, we're going.
Let's do it. Throttle up.
Yes.
Oh, that thing is gonna fucking be a mess to control, isn't it? Maybe it's very lightweight up top.
Yeah. It's just
Don't look it.
It's just a heat shield. It's just to protect that little ion engine. I love the look of it though.
It looks Soviet.
Yes.
I was gonna say it looks vaguely Vatican-esque.
Totally. We're sending this is our Pope ship.
That's what we should have named it.
The Papal Arc, right?
Yes.
The Papal's elbow. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I'm mad at you.
Oh Lord.
All right.
I didn't know the Pope had a brand of personal massagers, but here we are.
Okay. All right, through to the upper.
Yep. I mean, we're just burning, right? Like, is this?
This is it. Just got to get out off of Kerbin.
Yep.
Definitely not going fast.
No.
I mean, we're going now. We're apoapsis around 80, right? That's what you
Yeah,
usually
we're
do.
normally
up
what we
to
do.
55.
Yep, look at that heat shield doing its thing.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
All right.
The thing is, normally we do-
85.
Okay. Now sideways
Yeah.
in this heat.
In this heat, I mean, the thing is, we don't need to be.
Right.
We're going, but I just want to get sideways.
Yeah, I got it.
Your apo's still going way up.
That's okay. It's
We're going way up, baby.
yeah, we're all going way up. Okay. Ready?
Yeah, do it.
We can wait a little bit actually,
Why?
because we're really far away from our apoapsis.
Oh, I was just gonna say separate these.
Oh
No,
yeah.
you just wanna-
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, your thruster's still way up.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
All right.
That's a look.
Mm-hmm.
It's very. From here there's an Enterprise-esque
Yeah.
disc.
Yeah.
But just facing the wrong.
It actually looks like we built an upside down spaceship.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've seen some designs where after that you'd hit this, you'd spin the ship around and then hit the other engine and go the other way.
Man, that's intense.
All right. I actually believe the original for realsy lander did lunar lander did something
like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Where it had to like redock with itself. Okay. I'm just gonna set us on our prograde path here.
Sounds good.
It's definitely having a little trouble. We should have just dumped these struts too. Got a little time here. I'm gonna fast forward just a sec and see what we're looking like. Yeah.
Okay.
I
We're
knew-
on our
yeah,
way.
Kind of expected that. All right. Oh, because I want to get this into, I'm going to say a minute and a half. Where we start burning to our orbit. All right.
Hell of a thing we built.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to cool it down a little bit because we are drifting off our prograde.
Can we get fuel meters and stuff up? Let's make
Sure,
sure we're not burning
yeah.
through mono. We're good.
I didn't even mean to do that. I don't know why. Oh, okay. All right. Look at all that xenon gas. I also want to do a test of that engine.
Me too.
All right. I think we're about ready.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's got a wiggle. It's got quite a...
Why is it doing that?
Are we advancing fast? Is that what's happening?
No.
We're not time warping?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Huh.
I can turn on our RCS.
That is bananas.
Low ride.
What are you doing underneath that underneath that shield?
Listen, we're very...
This
Hey,
ship's a rocking.
Yeah. All right.
Well, don't come a knocking because it'd be weird if someone knocked from inside
It'd be kind of
space.
terrifying, actually.
Let's just start getting our apoapsis or our periapsis. Yeah, I can turn on RCS. I'm gonna
Maybe
turn.
we should get
I'm
rid
gonna
of
turn off that
protective shell
stability.
now. Maybe...
Yeah? Is it time?
I don't know.
I think it's time because I kind of also want to see it.
Yeah, me too.
Let's get a periapsis.
Okay.
Call. Let's get into an orbit.
And then figure out what the hell we're doing.
Man, it really does want to drift a bit.
Are you finding more drag than usual in terms
Maybe
of like...
let's want to pop it.
Yeah, let's pop it. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
What?
I don't know. Did you pop it?
I thought I popped it. Oh no, we just have the capsule.
Yeah, I think you popped the wrong thing.
Oh, you're kidding.
I think you popped the wrong thing.
Oh,
It's a
great.
test flight.
Well, can we go back? No, we can't do anything now, right?
No, we can't really.
Can we
control
zoom
it.
in?
Are we trapped in
We're
there?
trapped in there. This is a prison. This is what we do to our masters, our war criminals. We put them in this and just launch them into space.
Wait, are we really trapped in this thing?
Yes.
Oh God.
You should revert this flight.
Oh God.
It's turning.
It's sentient. It's
Then-
heading. It's heading to go. It's heading to go save.
It's gonna go to the sun.
It knows its final mission.
Oh my God.
You have to revert this flight.
Okay, I will. But first,
Yeah, you got an EVA. It can't
Oh,
even
yeah.
exit. It's a prison. What we built was a prison.
Help. What's going on out there? Wait, is something moving?
Yeah, you're moving around inside the thing.
If you zoom out just a little bit, you can see it's in there bouncing around. That's what's making it turn.
Oh, wow, this is all amazing.
I can't look at this anymore.
This is a nightmare.
I mean, that thing's going to run out of fuel someday.
Yeah, but not... Vinny, don't make another person we have to rescue, for God's
Let's see
sakes.
what the orbit looks like really quick. Okay, it's not an orbit. It's gonna
They
crash.
would come back down.
Yes.
And eventually it would
Well,
separate.
if you turn off the engine...
I can't.
Oh, no.
He can't do anything. He's lost control.
Should we time warp and see what
I
happens?
kind of just want to see.
Yeah, I kind of want to see too. Oh,
It's weird that it thinks that you're under. I guess you are technically being accelerated.
I'm not even sure what happened.
I think you decoupled.
I-
think when
did I
you
click
You
on
right-
decouple
decouple.
it? The
You had
couple?
decouple.
Yeah, I think you decoupled the final crew cabin, not the. There it is. It's bouncing around in here.
Like a rock tumbler, what got a person in it.
Yeah, like I know this thing has a lot of fuel, so that could burn
we,
for
can,
a
we
while.
should revert. You're right.
But by the time it actually does, like, you'll probably still just land on the... Because you're not getting out of your orbit at all.
No. Well,
Well, we'll land. We'll crash. All
Let's
right.
revert.
Or we can go to the space center and
and wind it up. Huh.
we'll set you back to the last safe state. The last safe state was when.
I think we revert.
All
I think
right,
we just
all
revert.
right, let's revert.
We don't need to watch.
To the launch pad.
Yes. Take two.
I'm a little worried about this whole thing. Maybe we're not. Maybe we don't understand how this thing actually works.
And maybe we don't need it.
No, Alex.
Because that's.
That's the command pod. Maybe I had to click on this, deploy.
Oh, try it.
Yeah!
That's what you wanted.
That looks rad.
That was exactly what
All
you
right,
wanted.
we need to launch with that now. Now that
Yeah,
we've seen
fine.
it.
All right. Now I'm back on board. My point is just that, I still don't actually know that we need it.
Oh, we don't, but it's cool.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true because those. Don't forget that engine is just exposed to the heat.
But
Right.
also, are those struts actually doing anything for you?
The struts always do something.
No, I mean those ones at the top.
These guys.
Yeah.
I think it's going to stop this whole thing from wobbling off like the top of a scepter.
Can we pause? Or not pause. Can we? Can you mute my mic really quick?
Yeah, sure.
I think it fell.
Okay.
I think that explains why I'm all.
Okay, you're muted. I'm going to launch while you're muted.
Do it.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa, that's a good launch.
Whoa, brother!
Did you just blow up the whole space center?
What'd you leave behind?
That's not important.
All right, turn me back on.
Okay, you're on.
Check. Okay.
Whoa, wait. Why are we going?
We gotta. This
Oh,
was
the
a bad
camera.
launch.
The camera spun around. Okay.
Okay, so you're still
There
going
we
the
go.
right way though. Okay.
Everything okay down there, Houston?
Why is there like a bunch of debris and stuff down there?
A-okay. Maybe those struts exploded.
Hmm.
A-okay. Hey, you guys seen any damage? No damage up here.
Did you remember to decouple those strut things?
Well, usually I start the engines up and then decouple.
Oh, right.
A-okay, Houston. No damage here. Whoa.
Oh, there it goes.
Let's do it.
Holy
Houston, we are free.
shit.
We are free. Houston,
Decouple everything.
we are
Wait, why do you still have control over?
we are free.
Hit the shoot?
Nope. Houston, we are free falling. Houston?
Oh, brother. Well, maybe this protective shell will protect us if we land.
Maybe there's no power to take it. I don't.
We don't need Xeno.
I literally don't know what's happening right now.
Houston?
We're fucked. Barry's not looking real happy.
Well,
Yeah,
there you
Barry's
go.
out. I'm out, Houston.
Fuck this shit, Houston.
Houston, I am out and free falling, Houston.
Can you jetpack?
Houston, I'm slightly unconscious. Goose hit the canopy.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Please wake up. Please wake up, Barry.
They should all have their own.
Or is that Valentina? Who is that?
I think it was Barry.
Okay.
Barry, please wake up.
They should have their own
I think
parachutes.
Barry is slowing down.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Oh, this is gonna be a bad one.
Barry.
Nice knowing you.
Come on, wake
Barry.
up. Barry, wake up.
Barry.
Barry, wake up.
Barry.
But maybe you know what, Barry? Just,
Barry?
just sleep.
Barry.
Just sleep.
Bye, Barry.
All right.
This is okay. Okay.
Let's launch again.
Guys, wait, why? What went wrong last time?
What have we learned, as Alex would say?
I think what went wrong. Well, what went wrong? Let's head back in here. When I took my hand off to go do the mic, I think we drifted.
Okay.
All right, launching.
Do it.
Actually, and we also, yeah.
Oh, you still got shit out
You
there.
gotta go clean up the launch pad.
How do we do that?
What? Remember there was all that explosion?
No, I'm saying how do we do that?
Oh. It's like a trash picking mini game.
Yeah.
I still don't really know what you did.
I'm not sure what happened either.
Something blew up.
Like I don't know what happened that was different than the 10 other times we've done it.
Right.
Like I know what we did.
We always blow shit up, but
we were under acceleration and going for it, but we always do that. All right.
maybe you just maybe it was just a second too long.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like
Fine that time.
I don't know what was different last time. All right, here we go. SAS on. Here we go. Again, this is not necessarily the trip. This is we're still just testing
It's a
some stuff
data
out.
gathering trip. We're just trying to learn some stuff.
The pilot flight, codename Papal's Elbow. We are just trying to figure it all out. Brave test pilots. Uh-oh, wait.
Uh-oh. Oh, you... Oh.
Vinny, they can't get out. Don't you... Vinny, they can't get out. How are you... You did that on purpose. You did that on purpose.
No!
You knew.
He's still in there.
Well, we got to get them all out.
No, not all of them. You have to leave one in. Who's the pilot?
Yeah, leave Bob in there. And then turn that ship back down to the Earth and bring it back.
Oh.
Wow!
Oh my God!
Well, he's... Oh, no. He lost everything.
Oh.
Is the chute even still there?
No, it all exploded. It all exploded.
Vinny.
Oh my God.
It's been a while since I've seen you go on a full-on murder spree, but this is impressive. I'll
This
give
is
you.
something else. Whoa! What is that?
I'm under time acceleration. I was kind of steering it. I think we can land this.
How?
Well, this is a
Your
good
butt-
this is a good test to see what kind of control we have if we were to come down on the mountains.
That's the water, though.
Yeah, but like, how much could we move? We can do the jump. The jump always works.
The jump has never not worked.
What's an IVA?
If you take the knot out of that,
What
you
is-
would be correct.
What is an IVA?
Is that just
That's
like
extra
you swallow the
vehicle-
cyanide pill?
vehicle.
Yeah.
The intra?
Maybe. Is
that
it like
like
walk
get in?
around into different places?
Oh, okay. It's just look inside. Okay. All right.
Wait.
What's our time to impact?
I don't know.
I don't know, but we have about 5,000 meters.
We're slowing down, just not very fast.
Not very fast. We'll do the.
Maybe we should EVA.
Yeah. Well, not yet. We got to do the jump.
Right.
Okay.
Is this like one of those jumping inside of an
7,
elevator
6,
things?
5, 4,
Now.
3, 2.
Do
now.
it. Jetpack.
Jump. And we're good.
No.
Okay. Oh, we gotta get back to the
We're
space
gonna go back to
station.
the space. Oh my God, we've killed so many today. There's so many dead
It's in
ones.
flight.
I think
Somebody survived?
some had not landed yet.
Some hadn't landed.
Some of those Kerbals?
They're just in the
Possibly.
sky still.
Man, I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah,
go to that flight. What?
Recover this stuff.
Okay.
Hey,
They're
everybody's
fine.
all
They all
right.
made it. Good.
I don't know why, but okay.
Told you, jump always works. Okay, so we go back and
Pull them out
What
of the...
happened? last
the last time
Vinny
we had
ejected a person.
Yeah.
Well, there was
too-
that, but what happened after that?
we had too many people in the can.
Okay.
Actually, it
They've
doesn't-
locked Vinny out. They decided he's
oh no,
too
my
destructive.
papers. Yeah, I can't get in here.
You can't get into anywhere anymore, Vinny. You've been banned
From the Kerbal space station?
from the Kerbal Space Station.
It was really a long time coming.
All right. Well,
It had it up to here with your bullshit.
I might have to reload to get in here. That's weird.
That's what happens when you play God.
Let
man.
me just reload. Hold on one
Sounds
second.
good.
All right. I don't actually want to load a save. I want it to just pick up from where I was. So let me leave and then just resume. All right. We're going to launch this thing. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully it just picked up from our last save. You guys have been keeping track of the Kerbals, right?
Oh, yeah.
You'd know.
Nope, it's broken. You fucked it.
We're all dead.
Are there like quick button, like F1 or F2 or something, get you into a different place?
I wonder.
Really, did you really break?
Well, maybe maybe I'm in like some other mode where I can move around this map.
What the hell are you doing?
I hit the map. This one. Hold on. Camera.
You're in like a free cam mode.
Yeah, I was in like a free cam mode. Well, I never really hit these buttons. Wow, I didn't even know you could do this. Escape.
I'm not sure you're supposed to be able to do
Want to take a
this.
little walking tour of Kerbin?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hit a bunch of keys here. Ready? Tab.
Whoa, what is that?
Whoa. Warp to next morning. I didn't even know you could do that
That's
either.
cool.
I would love to warp inside this building though.
What are those buttons on the top right?
This is, I think, the that's a texture replacer thing. That's a mod thing.
Okay.
All right, man, I'm gonna restart. So everybody, hold on your horses. We're gonna try and just restart this. We'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. Just relaunched the nonsense. Let's just pick up that autosave ship.
Yes.
That should be the last one.
Yeah.
Well, we'd save this, so we should be good. All right, let's go and get the crew out.
Yes.
Yes.
Rotan, it's up to you, buddy.
Yes.
He's an engineer. He's an engineer.
Right,
Who
because we're
cares?
setting up an engineer to do some tests.
Right.
Things might go wrong up there.
Right. And we can fix them.
Almost assuredly will, based on our recent history here.
Okay, let's launch. Yeah.
Why are we in the red room?
It's a new day for Kerbal.
This is scary. Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Yes. All right, we've got this. Yeah. All right, light them.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, I think what happened that one time was you just waited a little longer than normal to hit the
That must be it.
struts.
Okay, let's give it some tilt. You know, part of any well-designed ship is making it look cool. I wish they could put some sick graphics on there, though.
That'd be great.
Yeah, like just flames. So like it
Yeah.
matches the flames, and like heat-changing flames, like a hypercolor.
Oh, and when you're passing through.
Yeah, when you're passing, it says bye, Kerbal.
Yeah, but also like hypercolor, it stops working after about 5 minutes. You breathe on it too many times, it just doesn't work anymore.
Alex, very much like our ship.
Yes.
Don't breathe on our ship.
Apropos.
Will go very wrong.
Oh, take it around.
Everything's good. Oh, we may have waited too long. Well, what was that thing you were saying about being top heavy, Alex? Because
I think
hold
it
on.
still is.
We'll fix this.
this fact-finding mission is
We're
Fix
finding
it.
a lot of facts, is what's happening.
that's what's happening.
Where's 90? There it is.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you just burned through a bunch of fuel to get in there, though.
Yeah.
I'm saying your apoapsis is not much right now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Rotan doesn't look happy.
It's like, yo, did you see that?
I got moves. Make me a pilot.
Yeah. They said engineers can't fly.
They were right.
Look at that cool thing where our engines are hitting like cloud cover or something down there.
Yeah.
You see that?
Oh, yeah. I left you guys a little gift.
I wrote my name in the sky.
It's the smoke rings. I'm blowing smoke rings out the back.
We
Yo,
get it, Rotan.
Rotan.
We vape.
Vape life.
There it is.
That's
No,
what.
that's what this is. It's a big vape rig. Rotan's vape rig.
Okay. Are we? Why are we making those sounds? We're at 80. We're just like falling a lot.
Good.
Oh, no.
What was that?
Something just
Your
exploded.
Oh, 'cause
engine
it-
was on and
Yeah.
it cut into one of the other things.
Let's-
Let's test that little engine.
Yeah, let's test it. Well, is it still here?
Yeah.
Where is it?
There's something there. Was there?
Let's pop it. Let's pop them all.
Yeah, all right, pop
Oh,
that.
that's good. That's the
Okay.
yeah. There it is. That's our little engine.
The little engine that. Okay, well, I think you just. Is that? Oh, yeah, there it is.
The next little bit. Wait.
Why is that still there?
Why is that? Oh, because that's the protective thing. Can we not pop the bottom?
Oh, we might
of
have
that?
to put a decoupler.
On that.
Yes. But
Yeah.
listen to that. That's cool.
It's like a crop dusting plane in the background.
I think it's actually giving any thrust through that thing.
Maybe. What's our delta V?
How
How much delta V we have left? Oh, we would come, which is going to take forever to get anywhere.
Dude, it sounds like the beginning of a John Carpenter soundtrack.
Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
Xenon.
This is so stupid.
it's not a lot of thrust.
Can we make a descent?
Yeah,
I guess we're gonna descend anyway.
we're gonna descend.
Oh, we're gonna descend.
Okay, we need maybe a new ship.
Well, we definitely need to put
A decoupler here.
decoupler here. Okay. It's
You want
time.
to revert, or do you want to land?
We'll just land this.
Yeah, we might as well.
Go. We can practice our landings. Okay. Coming in, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Rotun's vapor rig had a backup vapor rig. This one uses xenon.
We're out of electric charge, though.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Does that mean we can't use a parachute?
Probably.
It for sure means that we can't really steer this thing.
Who needs to steer?
But hopefully it should align itself.
I always hear that.
Hope has no place in this space program.
You're not moving it, right? It's
No,
doing
it's
this.
doing it itself.
Okay.
Yeah, we put that heat shield on there for a reason, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna time warp through this whole thing.
Not the whole thing?
A good part of it.
You're at 8,000.
7,000, 6,000, 5,000.
Third time to impact, 13 seconds. Yeah, I think we'll make it.
I mean, you have to maybe pop the chute if we can, right?
When we can.
If we can.
I'm gonna try popping it now.
It's red. He won't let you, right?
Usually that's what happens.
There it is.
But yeah,
It turned yellow like the second you popped it. Now it's green.
yeah. I wonder if we could have saved some. I wonder.
No, I think that was just timing.
You did?
There, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it turned yellow right before you hit it.
it did before
Yeah.
I hit it.
It was right about the same time, and you
Yeah.
were just about at the
Yeah,
right
when it's
height.
red, you can't.
That's what I thought. All right, we need to get back into the lab and go.
Yeah, we do.
Uh,
Oh, you're in flight. Let's just hit the water.
Just hit the ground. You're so
Okay.
close. And split.
There you go.
soft landing.
Yep.
We definitely need to put a decoupler on before that thing.
Okay.
But I think that little putt-putt engine, even if it's small, will give us enough thrust to
Yeah,
hopefully.
2,000 delta V is not nothing.
Yeah, over 4 years.
Yeah.
Would hopefully give us enough to at least get back. If this whole thing goes sideways, which it will.
Yep.
It always does.
All right, and we'll just put a little decoupler on the.
Little baby decoupler. Tiny baby.
There you go.
Look at that tiny baby.
Boop.
Yep.
Yeah, it totally works.
That's definitely.
Oh, wait.
What?
Now it's just a
the problem?
collar.
Oh yeah, because I have to redo this. Right? We did like that.
Yeah. And then you clicked once, and then you brought it back up.
A little more aerodynamic this time.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
That's
There
what
you
that
go.
is. Aerodynamism.
And then where is that decoupler? Sort of in the right stack. That's our last one. That's not it. Where'd it go? Okay.
There it
it's
is.
hidden
That should be
here.
above the other ones.
Above the rim.
It should be right before the engine.
Right.
So that thing goes. It should be up on. Oops. Should be here, right? Because that goes, and we want that thing will be gone by then.
Yes.
All right, let's launch it.
So let's save it.
Save it. All right, this might be the last launch
Of this episode.
for this episode, but let's try it.
Could be our last launch ever. You never know. Never know.
They're gonna ban him for real one of these days.
I feel pretty
We
good
didn't
about.
get rid of the Kerbals.
Oh, good call. Good call. I wish you could just tell him to go home from here.
Listen, guys.
Once you
just-
put them
just-
on the ship, that's an endeavor, man.
I feel good about having that engine like because I feel like we can monkey around in the solar orbit for as long as it takes.
Right.
Or for at least a while until that xenon gas is gone. All right.
Don't send a Ritalin up.
All right, she can sit this one out.
Bob,
It's all you, Bob.
do the job.
Bob does
Bob,
the
do
job.
the job. That's what
Do the job, Bob.
he's running for president. That's his slogan. Bob, do the job.
What
Bob.
happened last time we flipped around, right?
Yes.
That was weird.
Let's not do that one this time.
All right, stabilizer on.
And a gentle tilt.
Gentle tilt. Doom, 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 doom. Now it's not exactly in line with Kerbal, that orbit. It was a little tilted, so like if we're
Just
off,
barely.
Yeah, we're gonna
So-
have to adjust.
yeah, I'm
a
not
little
gonna
bit.
try and stick this on 90 exactly.
Let's get us up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get us up. That's what I mean. I'm not gonna like fiddle with the controls to get it on 90. I'd rather just try and get us up there.
As long as we're heading sort of easterly, I'm happy here. Not sort of, but like mostly easterly.
Mostly. Okay. Like this is, I've got a lot of manual steering going on here. What's our apoapse?
It's 53.
Okay. Pretty good. I like that for where we're at.
72.
Maybe it was 63, and I can't
80.
see from here.
Oh, it's 80. Okay.
Now it's 90.
90.
All right. I'm gonna start heading this way.
Sounds good.
I like it. $150.
Feels like we really picked up speed at some point.
Yeah, I think once we get out of that atmosphere
Yeah.
and our giant papal hat.
All right. You want to turn your engine off
Yep.
before? Yeah.
Good call. Oh, that's
Okay.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. We got a little
Like synchronized swimming with dildos.
Yep.
time
Dun,
here.
dun,
Or
dun,
I'm gonna
dun,
time
dun,
warp a little bit.
dun,
Sounds
dun.
good.
Okay, so last time we were here, I released the wrong thing, but I think we can release this thing now.
Let's make sure it's the
Let's-
right thing before you click any
Yeah.
buttons.
Yeah, definitely. But I believe
It won't say decouple.
Yeah,
It'll
should we
say
do it?
deploy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or should we
deploy.
wait until we're under acceleration?
No. Let's just do it now.
Okay.
It's safe, right?
Boof!
Oh my god, that was violent.
Yeah, it does look
So
like
I'm actually a little uncomfortable with how that went down.
It does look like a vapor. Okay. Take us. We still got some time, so.
Oh,
But we got that tilt.
we got a tilt. That's early. Weird.
Well, don't forget, like, like, see that wobble?
Yeah, we still got the wobbles and
Yeah.
the weebles.
That wobble, something else, huh?
Yeah. Like, maybe we should have strutted inside here to here.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Well, see, again, we're learning.
Yeah.
Let's
And we
see
still
how-
need to figure out how to get rid of those struts on the side.
Yeah, we don't need these anymore. Nobody's grabbing onto those.
No.
Were like handholds. All right, let's get a periapsis up. Let's try and get this baby into an orbit.
But do
And
we
then-
actually want to do that, or?
Yeah,
All right.
I think so.
I'd like to learn something today.
And like, yeah,
I think we learned plenty.
we can make our maneuver nodes and see what that's going to look like.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get there in just a sec. I think we get into this orbit and then check our maneuver nodes and see if we want to continue with this ship or not.
All right.
Here's what I think, Austin and Alex.
Yes.
Yeah.
If this putt-putt engine
Uh-huh.
can do anything,
Yeah.
if it can get us home, I don't care if it takes a decade, if it can get us home, and we can burn this whole engine, get out there, I'd be pretty happy with this
Me
ship.
too.
I do feel like you are still talking about a fairly big if, though.
It's pretty big F. We've got 3,000, almost 4,000 delta V in this big tank,
And then another
and then another
2.8
almost
thousand?
3,000
Yeah.
in the
In the Xenon.
putter.
Yeah.
This thing would have just been a mess, I think, without that shield on it.
Oh, it would have broken right
I think
off.
it would have broken right off and like exploded. It's still kind of a mess.
Yeah, it is still kind of a mess.
All bounce to the ounce.
All right, here we go. Closing in on it.
Oh man, it got dark in
did.
space.
Oh, there was a thing here that folks were. We got a second, right? Yeah, we still got a little bit. Looks like this. Folks were saying we could turn the ambient lighting on
Huh.
to make sure that things don't get too dark.
Oh yeah, our light intensity is really low. That's planet shine light intensity.
All right, your periapsis is almost at 0.
Okay, we want to get that to 70.
I know, I'm just saying.
think-
You're now in the positive, so.
All
Check
right,
that previous one again. Okay.
Let me just get back in over here.
Yeah, I just don't want him to overshoot that.
Again,
There's the real turn.
it doesn't really matter that much, but
Oh, it matters.
all right, we're just about there. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me just look at this for a sec. I think we're gonna call it pretty soon here. I don't know if this is the one.
I think it's turn up that planet shine light intensity because right now it's at 0.01.
Was that 0.01?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're also on the
didn't do
dark
anything.
side, so there is
Yeah.
that.
Well, that's what I thought.
Oh, vacuum ambient light level maybe. The next
That's
one
the
down.
second one
The
down.
second one down. That one. There you
Ah,
go.
Oh, hello.
okay, yeah, we'll take that up. I kind of like when we're playing and how that looks, but I'm sure it's not fun to watch.
Yeah.
Just looks a little washed out now. All right, we'll leave that
It's
there.
not so bad.
I'll take it down
A
a
little
little
bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
good.
All right.
So like, how about this? Let's start with just what would the maneuver cost to just get out there
Oh, look at
without
that.
any sort of slingshots?
That's a nice orbit.
That's a nice orbit.
You did a good
made.
job.
That's okay. All right, so here
Let's
we are.
make him. Let's set him as target.
That guy out there.
Yeah. Keep
So
going.
far.
There it is. All right, and he's still basically just behind us right now. So let's just see. This is not what we're going to do. I'll
No,
be
But
clear.
we're testing.
So
But I
let's
wanna
say we
see what
do
the
it
delta
from
V would be.
the periapsis, which should be the fastest part of our orbit. We're
Right.
going to push out. We're going to accelerate more to push our apoapsis
right.
out there. Right? We're just going. All right, so
All right,
that's escape.
wait, let's zoom out more.
That's some womp womp right there. Straight to it.
That's curb and escape. That could get us.
That could get us there. What's the delta V on that?
I'll guess in the direction.
That's not a lot.
That's a lot.
4
This is
minutes
what I'm
is comparatively
This
is
is
not
what I'm
that
saying.
bad.
This is what I'm
We're not
saying.
doing it on this run though, guys.
This is what I'm saying.
But okay, like
we're not doing this now, today, right now,
No,
in
we're
this
not.
episode. But I think we come back.
Yeah.
We kick the engines.
Can you
and
just
go.
push that node out a little bit further and just see what we get?
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it's going to just start widening out.
But
But
look,
what
it,
is?
it still
Keep
looks like
pushing-
it could get caught by something. So I just want to.
Oh, I think the line is just going to go like straighter and straighter. Yeah, like it's.
I see. Right. It's just going to straighten out that way, which is not
Yeah.
what we want actually.
What is? Well, I don't even know what this stuff is. Sun approach.
You don't want that.
Oh, the sun apoapsis, right?
Okay.
That's our.
So let's bring it back the other way. I think we have to try. I think we.
Yeah, I'm
It's only
with you. I'm with you,
700 delta
Austin.
V. We got to try it.
We gotta try it, and like we can probably even pull this in a little bit
Yeah,
because.
because then we want to hit in like a similar. Yeah. Keep going.
All right,
Okay,
all
let's-
right.
that's
past
going to
that.
pull us back in.
But there.
Yeah, poof,
Yeah.
and then we like.
Yeah.
Or at some
see.
point we're like going like.
What is the point that it says it is?
Oh, so we're going to drift, is what you're saying?
Yes. I'm gonna hit the handbrake. I'm gonna hit the e-brake like around here, and
man.
we're gonna come in. The gravity's gonna start pulling us from the
Yeah.
sun like around here.
But so the question I have is there any guarantee that it won't just start doing that anywhere within that zone? Because I don't think there's
No.
a guarantee. There's definitely no guarantee that we'll end up in a similar or
No,
even.
we
There's
could.
no
there's
guarantees.
also no guarantee. We just don't go like whoa.
Right. Okay.
Like eventually, I think we will go whoa around this. Like I don't think we'll go like bye.
I would hope not.
But
Oh, but what
yeah.
if we did?
Listen. Yeah. If it only takes this much delta V to get out there, who knows? Yeah.
But I don't think we do that this episode.
no, we're gonna call it here. Join us next time to see. I think we kick the engines on this and go for it.
All right.
Let's do it.
You don't
Next
want
time.
to try redoing it with the struts on the thing just to see?
No.
All right.
We're here.
Right here. All right, I'm gonna save this.
I love this bad plan.
We'll go to the Space Center. make sure we don't time. Well, we're in an orbit, so we're above 70.
Yes.
We should just be.
Yeah, we haven't
around.
even begun a maneuver yet. We're just in orbit.
Well, I'm actually going to hard save this and call this.
Papal's elbow.
Okay.
Yep. Good.
Yes, the unofficial name. It's what they call it. The pilots call it.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, you mean the Papal's elbow? Huh?
My alternate name was, hey, I'm a the Pope.
And we'll be back. We perform the Papal's elbow drop on. Do we still don't know that Kerbin's name? That's okay.
Not off the top of my head.
If you smell what the Bob is cooking.
It's better not to know.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Next time on Project Beast.
While we.
That looks right.
Hopefully,
And it's actually holding.
engine doesn't overheat and explode.
No, don't.
I don't think that's a thing that can happen, is it? Is that bad?
Oh, whoa!
I don't know what that's our new orbit.
Get out and then get behind. I'm gonna push.
Sounds good.
Houston, I think it's working.
No, Bill.
Bill, this is always a long shot, Bill.